Hello student and welcome to your online classes. So this is the second part of preposition. So in this video we will discuss all about the preposition of place, preposition of moment and direction, and correct use of certain preposition, and we will see the some exercises which is given in your book. So please, after this chapter you will complete your exercises which is already given in the book, and you write in your fill your book also all the exercises, and then write in your copy also and these definitions also. Okay, so without wasting our time, let's start our video. So today we will discuss preposition of position. So first of all, what is a preposition of place? Preposition of place show the relation of place between the noun or a pronoun to the other parts of sentence. Preposition of place tell us where an event has occurred and taken place. Common preposition of place like on, at, in, by, up, down, between, among, in front of, behind, above, over, under, below, etc. So first of all, we will see this in. What is the use of that? In indicates something being within, something inside the edges of something. For example, your towel is in the closet. I have found the key in my pocket. So in these examples, in is used to indicate that a thing is inside something with close edges. Okay. In, but there are many times when we use the preposition like with areas, religions, cities, towns and countries where the edges are less clear. For example, he lives in Australia. So in indicates something being within something inside the edges of something. At indicate the exact place, like I am standing at 134th George Street. The shop is at the end of George Street. So on indicates a preposition above but touching the surface of an object. The phone is on the table. In this sentence, the phone is touching the table. She sat on the fence. On indicates a position above but touching the surface of an object. Above indicates a much higher position and something out of reach. Like example, the cloud is above my head. So in this sentence, the cloud does not touch the head of the child. It is way above his reach. Okay. Over means a position between on and above, which is not touching any surface. Like a bird flew over my head. So in this sentence, the bird has not touched the head of the child. It flew over his head, and it is the position between and above. Under is the opposite of on and means below on the surface of something. Like the carpet under my feet is very soft. The cat is under the table. So below indicates something at a slightly lower position than what under indicates. For example, I have a scare just below my left eye. In this case, the scare at a slightly lower position where under would have meant. Scare means scar means that your nishan something. Okay, beside means at the side or next to something. The car beside the cyclist mine. In front means a position facing someone or something. He parked his car in front of my house. Behind means at the far side of something, might be out of sight. It is the opposite of in front of. For example, Sid is hiding behind the tree. Okay. By means near to or next to something or someone. The poultry farm is by the street. Preposition of movement and direction. If I say He went to the market. She ran towards the market. I walked along the road. She walked across the road. So preposition of movement and direction are used to show movement from one place to another. These prepositions are most often used with verbs or motion are found after verbs. Common preposition of the direction and movement like to, towards, for, from, up, down, into, onto, out of, across, through, along, etc. So first we see to. To indicates a motion in the direction of a place, like we are going to Delhi. Towards means in the direction of somebody or something. Joy ran towards the ice cream cart. The difference between to and towards: we walk to school every day. Miss Jenny is walking towards the school. To and towards are used to describe movement, but there is a slight difference in the meaning. In the first sentence, we walk to school every day. In this sentence, to school means that the destination of the journey is school. When we use to, we are describing the destination of the movement. We are describing the result of the movement. Sentence 2, Miss Jenny is walking towards the school. So in this sentence, towards the school means in the direction of the school. When we use towards, we are not describing the destination. Maybe the destination is the school, but we are not certain. Maybe the Miss Jenny will stop before the school. Maybe Miss Jenny will walk past the school. We only know Miss Jenny is walking is the direction of the school. We do not know the result of the movement. So for is used to indicate the start of a movement to a certain place or destination. My dad left for the office. From indicate the point of place at which a motion, journey or action starts. We flew from Hawaii to parts. Up is used to show movement from low and along is used to show movement in a line next to things which are long and narrow. These include rivers, roads, corridors, etc. He is walking alone in the beach. He is walking along the beach. You can see in your book also preposition of movement and direction. Preposition of movement towards, to, into, at, for, against. For example, to has the sense of destination and towards has a sense of direction. Like we went to office, reached the office. We went towards the office in the direction of the office. Into denotes the movement towards the interior of something. The cat jumped into the pool. He quietly walked into the room. At has the idea of hitting. Ramesh threw the stone at the dog. For suggests the beginning of a movement. For example, the child leaves for the school early in the morning. The employees left for the office. Again, show the pressure or contact. For example, she threw the ball against the wall. Preposition of direction: from, of, out of. From is used with the point of departure. Rakesh has already gone from the office. Off shows the separation. It is used in the sense of from the surface of, down from. The example: she fell off the bicycle. The ball rolled off the table. Out of is the opposite of into. It's mean from to interior of. Okay, like the bird flew out of the cage. Note: we travel by car, by bus, by train, by air, by boat, by sea, we walk on foot, we ride on horseback, we go on a bicycle. Now, correct use of certain preposition by with. By is used to express the agent or door of action which is related to the instrument with which of the action is done. For example, the lawn was moved by the gardener with a mower. After is used to denote some period of time in the past. In is used to show some period of time in future. For example, we came back home after an hour. They will come back home in hours. Beside and besides. Beside means by the side of, and besides mean in addition to. Rekha sat beside Kiran in the classroom. Besides my mother, all members of my family went to see the train fair yesterday. Verbs of command, request, invitation, and advice normally do not take the preposition to. After them, such verbs are advise, ask, beg, commands, encourage, invite, tell, request, warn. He invited all his friends to his brother's wedding. Rohan advised me to wait. I requested the teacher to explain the story again. For on time, in time. On time means at the desired time, not before, not after. In time means not late, which are comfortable margin. We reach the station in time for the train. The train start on time. So this is your chapter preposition which is completed now. So I hope you clear it, all the preposition and how to use it and in your daily life. So these are the some exercise in your book. So please complete that one and fill in your book and send me these answers. I will check it. This one also, and very soon I will send you this answer also, so you match it. So I hope you clear it. So till then you complete this all the work and read this chapter once again at home and complete your work on time. So till then take care and have a nice day.